A supermodel once changed the spelling of her own name to match this bottle. Let me explain. Château Margaux is a first growth since 1855, one of only 4 wines at the time to have been placed at the very top of Bordeaux, and now for almost 2 centuries. But where the others flex power, Margaux does the graceful thing. They call it the iron fist in a velvet glove. All that strength wrapped in silk, the most elegant wine in France. Here's the story. In the 50s, Ernest Hemingway's son and his wife shared a bottle of Château Margaux and named their daughter after that night. She grew up to become one of the biggest supermodels of the 70s, and when she learned where her name came from, she changed the spelling to match this label. I guess that's what this wine does to people. Fittingly, this winery is run by a woman. Corinne Benzelopoulos has owned Château Margaux for decades and one of the only women to command a first growth. The most graceful wine in Bordeaux in the right hand. 2015 was the last vintage of the former wine director Paul Pontallier, who worked at the winery for 40 some odd years. They produced that wine in a special all-black bottle instead of the traditional white label. That was when I finally understood what perfection could taste like in a wine. I never knew. People talked about 100-point wines, and this wine deservedly got 100 points. But I just didn't know 10 plus years ago what a 100-point perfection wine could taste like. And once I had that eye-opening experience, everything changed. Every other wine tasting became relative against the high water mark reference point that for me is Château Margaux. What's it cost? On average, $750 to $1,000 a bottle. The great years sail past that number. The legendary old vintage can be tens of thousands at auction. So here's my question. If you had to name a child after one wine, would it be Margaux or something else? Drop it below, I want to see the list. But here's the move nobody tells you. You don't need 4-figure wines or a trophy like Margaux. Margaux's quieter vintages carry the same silk and soul for a fraction of the price. Some of the neighbors in Margaux are all the wines that I hunt down for you. The link's right here. Come taste what elegance actually tastes like. We love doing these comparisons. We love turning people onto new wines. Cheers.